It was another flat week on General Hospital. Not only did it feel like the stories were all over the place, but so were several of the characters. Let's just jump right into this messy week in Port Charles. Nana goes nuclear, Drew plays dirty. Nina has gone from, "What did I do? I have potentially ruined my relationship with Sonny and Willow by turning Carly and Drew into the SEC," to, "My only option now is to make sure Carly goes to prison for a long time." What? It's as if someone behind the scenes said, "If there are members of the audience who don't hate Nina, we're going to make sure they do." Even her BFF, Ava, is questioning Nina's sanity. If this is supposed to be a way to turn Nina into a villain and garner sympathy for Carly, that isn't going to work for me. Carly, too, has been all over the map lately. One minute, she's actually taking accountability and saying, "I committed a crime." Yet 2 minutes later, she's explaining it away as, "I didn't mean to. I only wanted to help Michael and Drew." Then there was the what the hell moment of the week with Carly expecting Olivia to side with her and throw Ned out of her house. I loved Olivia standing up to Carly, telling her she's not about to throw her marriage away over the fact that Carly and Drew did in fact commit a crime. It's unbelievable that half the town acts like what Ned supposedly did is worse than the crime Carly and Drew actually committed. Meanwhile, Drew's solution to his and Carly's problems is to, wait for it, find evidence that Tracy's done something worse and use it to blackmail Ned into getting the SEC off their backs. And Carly's opinion was basically, "I hate Tracy, so let's do it." And if Ned supposedly has all these connections to get the SEC to back down, why doesn't he just use them to prove to everyone he didn't turn Carly and Drew in? Then again, Ned really should lift a finger to help either of them at this point. Not only did Diane suggest to Carly she could flip and turn on Sonny to cut a deal with the feds, Sonny himself told Carly if it would keep her out of prison to do it. She's refusing, for now. However, given Drew still has all of Jason's memories, which never cease to be spoken of anymore, he too knows where the bodies are buried, so why doesn't Sonny suggest that he do what Carly won't? After Nina revealed her plan to Ava that she was going to make sure Carly went to jail by turning Drew and Carly against one another, Ava told her to think of what the ramifications could be. Nina said she didn't care, as long as it meant she could have a relationship with Willow. It's starting to feel like after months and months of Michael plotting to send Sonny to prison, it could be Nina and her scheming that lands Sonny there while trying to save Carly. Right now, the only thing I can get behind regarding these storylines is Nina trying to turn Carly and Drew against one another. It might make them actually somewhat interesting because there is just no magic happening on screen with them, in my opinion. They are as dull as Michael and Willow. Curtis, you are a hot mess. Carly and Nina aren't the only characters who are all over the place currently. Curtis is also in the running to take home the award for the biggest current mess in Port Charles. He went from being ready to jump Jordan's bones and questioning if he gave up on his marriage took her too quickly, to just deciding to move back in with Portia and see if he can make his second marriage work. What? Now he's just given Jordan false hope and reignited the idea in her that she might actually get a second chance with Curtis. Between Curtis flip-flopping and Portia's obsession with getting Spencer out of Trina's life, these two deserve one another, and Jordan should count her blessings over the bullet she's dodging with Curtis. As I noted in last week's column, it's going to be tough to get behind these big new storylines for Molly and Christina when both the recasts began airing this week as the stories kick off. I thought Kate Monsey did a phenomenal job sliding in as Christina, and she felt very natural in the role. The actress playing Molly, on the other hand, hopefully she adjusts, but she just didn't feel like the right fit to me. Of course, we also don't know what the future holds for the role of Molly or Haley Poulos right now. Regardless of who is playing who, the whole fertility issue storyline hasn't grabbed my attention just yet. I'm honestly more interested in the show finally focusing on a story for Christina separate from the obvious surrogacy route the show seems to be headed down. Chase's Say Anything takeoff to win Brooke Lynn back was a fun moment, especially the look on Finn's face while he held the boombox, but this reunion won't last. Once Chase learns Tracy is who helped him get back on the force, there's a very real probably he'll blow up at BLQ all over again. If the writers want us to invest in this couple.